who the fuck that nigga? Yeah. See the envy in close one's eyes. The more that
buzz
I
in the
get,
world of sports.
look,
Are you always on the hunt for the latest buzz in the world of sports? Look no further. Dive into Fane and JP, your ultimate destination for the hottest sports gossip. From thrilling game analyses to interviews of fans, this channel has it all. Stay updated with the highs and lows, the cheers, and the surprises from the world of sports. Feel like you're right in the stadium with our vivid storytelling and dynamic content. Don't miss out on any scoop. Hit that like button, share with your fellow sports fanatics, and subscribe to keep your sports knowledge ahead of the curve. Fane and JP is just a click away. Join the community today.
Baby about the paper, so pay up, don't wanna crash out. Money on my mind like it's payday. You fuck with mine, I get to spinning like a Beyblade. Most these niggas goofies and they bitches like Sinead. Niggas talking flying to that, hit them like Mayday.
All right. So,
you look like a bunch of fifth grade sissies after a cat fight. You got anger, that's good. You're gonna need it, son. You got aggression, that's even better. You're gonna need that too. But any little 2-year-old child can throw a fit. Football is about controlling that anger. Harnessing that aggression into a team effort to achieve perfection. Some coaches, they cut a player, they think he's not up to snuff. They think he's hurting the team. This is a public school program. I will never, ever cut a player who comes out to play for me. But when you put that uniform on, that Titan uniform, you better come to work.
okay. I'm gonna pause it right there. You asking me why am I playing this movie? What has it got to do with the Dallas Cowboys? It has everything to do with the Dallas Cowboys. They have no structure. Their coaching is horrible. They had a party. They had a party in the off season training camp up up there at Oxnard. They had a party up there. They kicked it. Dak Prescott was riding the broomstick. They was riding waves on surfboards. They had it. They was playing throw the ball in the bucket. Forgot the name of that game there. It was horrible. All the playing they doing right now, all the playing they did. I'm sorry, all the playing that they did. In the off season, doing training camp, it showed, didn't it? It's showing right now. It's showing for sure. Let's go back to this again. It's showing, man.
We will be perfect in every aspect of the game. You drop a pass, you run a mile.
And boy, don't we need us a coach like this? I ain't saying he got to be a Denzel Washington. I know this is moving and everything, but we need structure. I just don't know if I have faith in Scotty, man. I just don't know. I don't know. You know, and Matt. I mean, man, this has been a horrible. This has been a horrible. This is not that long. This little flick ain't that long, but this has been a horrible offseason. This has been a horrible season, dog. If you think about it. You had a pretty good offense until you were showing that you was pretty good in the training camp, and you was showing all your highlights and everything. But I was fooled by that. Now all the media was fooled, and everybody went up there and got coverage and everything like that. And they fooled you with all the graphics and everybody went up there and they did their film, man, and all that. Look, man, how is that translating to the field? How's that translating to the field, man? This season has been a complete disaster. I mean, they fooled us with the films and all the highlights in the off season, training camp, mini camp, in the games. And you know, in the preseason games, they only won. Did they win a game in preseason? Nobody played in the preseason. And it's showing too, because you got to get some kind of work in the preseason to avoid some injuries. But yeah, man. But let's keep rolling though. Let's keep rolling on the strip.
You miss a blocking assignment, you run a mile. You fumble the football, and I will break my foot off in your John Brown hind parts. And then you will run a mile. Perfection. Let's go to work.
So perfection. That's what each NFL team is striving for, perfection. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what are we striving for. I don't know if we're just to me it looks like they're out there to get a paycheck. And to me it looks like that, you know, everybody is lost. And what I mean by lost, I mean by they've given up. They know in the back of their minds that they don't have a leader in Scotty. He's a one-year wonder coach. This has been a long season for them, man. Remember, remember they lost the playoffs 2 years ago. They had a horrible outing against Green Bay. They let the fans down in the stadium. They got blown out. Blown out. It was a complete disaster, dog. They had a pretty good season that year against Green Bay. They fooled us that time. They didn't show up on offense. They didn't do anything. And then on top of that, see, people, they don't want to bring up the past, but I'm going to bring it up. And people don't like to talk about what's going on with the offense and these kind of problems. When you got all these coaches in and out, like a revolving door, man. It's a revolving door over and over. You bring in these guys, 20, like bringing this person, bringing in. You had Mike, you had all these Mike, you got Scotty, you had the coach beforehand. You got who was before then? How y'all do? What's up, Ming Mug? What's going on, Censor? You have all these guys. I gotta put the link in the chat here in a minute. I just want to run this film by real quick, and I'll hit you if you guys want to join the chat a little bit. But yeah, man, this has been a disappointment, man. This team is lost, and you know now we're going into the Oakland game, and now they're trying to figure out where they are as men. They got their ass whooped against Green Bay. I got to push water up under the bridge, and then on top of that, they come back the next season. Dak is hurt, and then you put Cooper Rush in to back Dak Prescott up. But then you've been showing all season, preseason, all season long. Trey Lance was the backup quarterback behind Dak Prescott. Now, you don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you what I said. And I saw more promise from Trey Lance in the preseason than I seen out of Cooper Rush. Does that make any fucking sense to you at all? Any fucking sense that this team is lost? And then Dak gets hurt, and Dak wasn't doing a very good job at all. The 2 years ago, after the Green Bay loss, and he was struggling against teams where they only won like 2 or 3 games, and he played like 6 games, 6, 7, maybe 8 games before he got injured. And then you bring Cooper Rush in there, he stunk it up big time, and it was horrible. Cooper Rush came in, and now you had Trey Lance on the bench with all them practice reps. That don't make no fucking sense at all. You had Trey Lance on the practice squad, taking all the reps behind Dak Prescott, fighting Cooper Rush for a spot, and Mike McCarthy brings in and puts in fucking Cooper Rush. And then at the last game of the season, you put Trey Lance in the game, let him play. The offense was moving. We wasn't stagnant. We didn't score like we wanted to, but we put up 20-something points. You gave your chance for the defense to rest. And then you turn around the next season, Dak's always full healthy, everything good to go. And then guess what? What are you now? You are struggling. Let's keep going. Now we don't have this right here though. I'm sorry, I made a mistake.
Change the way we run. We're gonna change the way we eat. We're gonna change the way we block. We're gonna change the way we tackle. We're gonna change the way we win. It's the time.
So I play that. Why am I playing? We need change. We need change, dog. Only way for this fucking team to get over the hump and get to the NC championship game, things got to be changed within the end. We need to bring some coaches in here that can coach football and that can get. We need a playoff coach, y'all. I said that we should have made a run at a playoff coach last year, but people was talking crazy to me. They said I know what I'm talking about. And look, all the teams that went grabbed them a playoff coach, they're in the playoffs or they're fighting to get there, dog. And we're gonna keep going though. We need to change, y'all. Let's keep going. So I said all that to say, what up, Jeremy Jones? How you doing? Ming Mug, how you right about the 6-11 DAG last 18 games. And then I want to bring this up right here too. I want to share this with you real quick. This. I want to share this with you. This is this year. This came out today. They're nowhere in the playoff hunt. Nowhere. You might can hit the you might can hit the stream here, but they're nowhere though. They're nowhere in the hunt. No, not even to be seen, to be sniffed on, be looked at, been massaged, been walk your hands to the playoffs and nothing. Nowhere around, dog. You got Philly at the top. You got Seahawks right there. Seahawks at the bottom. Hold on, since they're popping on there. Well, I don't know if I can bring it. Hold on. What's happening, family?
Not much, man.
Okay, then. I'm talking about the playoffs. Yeah, that came out today, but yeah, that's the standings for right now.
Yeah, the Cowboys ain't got no chance in hell, man. I think corner said they were 4% chance.
Yeah.
4 to 5, depending on what website you use. I saw one that said 5, but hell, that ain't no difference.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's fifth. Okay, that's fifth. Who is fifth? Who is fifth again? You still don't know your fifth?
Jeremy Jones is fifth, man.
Oh, he wanted to use the alien's name?
I don't know how it does that, man. But fifth is usually hosting, so I guess that's why it always says fifth when he's hosting. But,
they so in the hunt is San Fran, Carolina, and the freaking Vikings. Wow.
Yeah, all those teams are better than the Cowboys.
So 4 and 5, Dallas is 3 and 5. So do the Cowboys play the Vikings?
We do in 3 weeks, I believe.
I know. Oh yeah, we do. Yes, that's right.
I think we have the Raiders, then the Eagles, the Chiefs, then the Lions, then the Vikings, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know, man. I mean, man, this is gonna be tough, man. I don't know. I just don't see them. I just don't see them on offense doing anything, man. I want to see what they do against Oakland, but I just don't know. Did they give up too much? I mean, just to try to make a playoff push.
I don't even know if they tried to make a playoff push. I think Vince was These picks was the trade for next year.
Right.
Because they need too much help on defense. I don't think you can. They don't have enough draft picks to even try to trade to fix this year. This year is over.
So you got Hooker coming back. You got Reveal coming back. You got O'Shawn coming back.
You got Wilson.
You got Wilson. You got Williams in the middle. You got the new linebacker. He's gonna be taking Sanborn's place. So wait a minute. So how they gonna play Overshawn in this? Is they gonna put the other boy on the bench?
Well, I think Corner has said it's gonna be Overshawn, Luke, and what's the other one name? I'm drawing a blank on his name.
You got the guy with the long dreads.
Oh, shit, half of the team got long dreads.
Lufau.
I think Lufau been a disappointment.
Yeah, that was a waste. What was the third round? Kind of wasted pick or something? Damn.
I don't remember what his draft position was. I just know it was. There's been so many disappointments, man. And that's why I stopped watching highlight films and shit like that. There's players that, I watch some college football. Me and Danny, we go back and forth over players most of Saturday. But I watch a lot of college. So if there's a player that I watch perform, then that's one thing. But I'm done with these highlight films, man, where they take the very best plays. They make 20 good plays all season. Those are the ones they cut up and put into a video for you to watch, but you don't watch any of the bad stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm done with the hype videos and the shit that came out of Dallas, all training camp and everything like that.
Yeah. So this is what's gonna happen. They don't put a lot of emphasis on the defense, and they are going to buckle down on defense. And they're going to say, okay, Dak Prescott, you got your weapons. Go out there and win.
Yeah.
Go out there and win.
I don't think Dak has it in him, man.
So Jerry is trying not to look like a fool now. So everybody is hollering and screaming. Our defense has gotten better. So now we're going to get the ball back for you. We're going to get some turnovers. We're going to stop the run. We're going to got pretty good cover corners. And Seatbelt Carson has been what's going on, Savage? Has been a disappointment. He hasn't got a lot of playing time. And they're going to put it on the offense. And Jerry trying to wiggle his way out of this one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this season is so much on Jerry, man, as people want. I mean, Jerry brought it. Everybody wanted weapons for Dak Prescott. Jerry brought in weapons for Dak Prescott. Matt Eberflus is the bad hire. If you wanna, knock his head around for that, I think that is the biggest issue over the last couple of years is that you got 3 offensive coordinators in 3 years, and they all got different coaching styles. And so you got 3 different drafts worth of players on this team, and they don't fit the coaching style. Now, a good coach, a legendary coach, a Hall of Fame coach can adjust his style to fit his personnel.
Right.
But a lot of these coaches, man, they only know how to coach one way, man. They built their entire career off of Tampa 2 and shit like that, and they don't know how to. You get like coaches that like Ryan for the '85 Bears. He came up with a different defense. He invented it. He invented that defense because his personnel couldn't play the style of defense that he was used to. So he went to the drawing board and came up with a style that worked for his players. These coaches aren't doing that now. They are gonna die on the heel that they came in on. This is the type of defense that got me the job. We're just gonna run it, But you gotta adjust it.
If even shit comes back, I'm officially done. Yeah, I'm with you on that too, Danny. I'm about time in this fucking defense. Yeah. I want to play. I was so mad. I want that play at Buffalo coach in here to coach the defense for Buffalo. That's who I wanted in here. I want a black fucking coach in here to bring that scheme from Buffalo, bring that shit here, and let's run that fucking scheme.
Yeah, but you also need the coach to want to come to Dallas, and maybe they don't want to come to Dallas.
Right.
The Lions' two offensive coordinators didn't want to come to Dallas.
Right.
It just a lot of coaches. Dallas used to be the premier spot, the headline spot. Everybody wanted to have a star on their helmet before their career ended at some point in time. It's not like that anymore. I mean, Corner said it. I think sometime in last spring or the early summer that it's hard for you to tell your kids to be a Cowboy fan.
Right.
It's like you raise your kids and they're like, why would I want to cheer for somebody that's losing?
Right.
It's sad, man. There's a whole generation that didn't grow up knowing the star like we did.
Let me ask you.
They got 30 years of just losing and failure and being the butt of every fucking football joke. And
let me ask you this. You got 8 more games left. I think that this is the most pressure Dak Prescott will be under in his entire fucking career. For him for Jerry Jones to go out there and give up a fucking number 1 pick next year in the first round and a number 2 pick in 27 in the second round. That's a lot, man. He is telling this team, look, I don't trust no defensive tackle coming out in draft in 26. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring Williams up. He got experience. He can probably stay healthy and he can give us something that we need. So there's no complaining right now in the middle. We should be able to stop the run from here on out and get the ball back for him. If Dak Prescott and Scotty don't get this shit done in 8 games, or at least do better than what they did against the Cardinals, I think the fan base it's gonna be, woo boy, this shit's gonna be, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Like taking Kenny out from a little kid, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see these next few weeks. How you feel about that, family? Oh, you got me on hold? Okay. Make that noise again. Ooh, I'm excited. If you think about it, Jerry has went out there and Jerry has traded his future picks. He has traded his future picks for Dak Prescott. He has given Dak Prescott more weapons this year than Tony Romo ever had in his life. Tony Romo was set to go to the playoffs a whole lot. He went to the playoffs. I got to go back and see how many times Tony Romo went to the playoffs. But did Tony Romo get to the NFC Championship game against the Packers? No, he got to the NFC Championship game against the Giants. See? And he has not been here as long as Dak Prescott has. So this is going to be exciting. Ooh, David said, man. This is going to be exciting, man. Now, I'm not going to throw everything on Dak Prescott, but he is getting paid the most money. He's the one supposed to come out there and win these ball games. And I'm looking forward to it. This is the defining moment. Oakland, Kansas City, let's bring this up. You already seen the playoff picture. So let's go in here. Let's do a little snooping. So this year has been a complete disaster. With 3-5-1, And let's go here. It's like describe everybody. I'm glad you're tuning in. I hope everybody have a wonderful day. Enjoy your game tonight. I think since it got me on hold, I want to go here real quick. As we know, y'all seen the playoff thing. You seen the playoff, and let's go here real quick while I got y'all here. Teams, Dallas Cowboys. Let's go here. If y'all really think about it, we haven't done shit in 3 years. Let's go here. Share. Let's go here. Share the screen. Share here. We ain't gonna probably be on that much long. We're gonna run through what we have here. I don't know if I might do the game tonight. We are 40 something minutes away from the game. But I want to go over this, man. I want to go over this. Okay, we're gonna look at this. We got the Raiders. We got Philly. Dang. Kansas City. Detroit. The Vikings. And the Chargers. Right here. This is going to define your season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These next 6 games are pivotal for Dak Prescott's contract and career in Dallas Cowboys. I'm telling you. They have given him the world.
Niggas want to be barbaric.
They have given him the world. Two by two. So damn tired. I couldn't get no sleep last night. Bruh, he has given him so much. So much, bruh. Hit the like and subscribe button. But he's given him so much. So much. He traded away next year pick. Let's go into this real quick. I don't want to continue to all right. Dallas Cowboys trade 2000. John Cowboys trade. Hey, after $2025. All right, here we go. Here we go here. Here we go here. Let's go here. Let's read this real quick. So Dallas Cowboys faced a tough test in the first game with Cowboys. Quinn Williams. Let's see what he gave him. Where are we at? I'm sorry, I made a mistake there. I might lose you on this one. No. Let's see. Trade. Cowboys trade. Cowboys trade on. What was it? Cowboys trade on. Trade on trade deadline. Trade deadline. All right. Okay, here we go here. All right. So look, this is what they've given Dak Prescott. The Cowboys have been active in the trade market, making significant moves to strengthen their roster. Here are some of the key trades made by the Cowboys. The Cowboys traded for Bengals Logan, and who was expected to have the team defense. Quentin Williamson traded for the Jets. Well, let's look at this real quick. Defensive tackle Monty Smith was out of here because he wasn't being productive. That's what they say. Let's go here. I want to go back to that. I made a mistake there. I was trying to see what they gave up.
Hey, sorry about that, brother. I had to do an order. I had to do a work order right quick. But,
I was trying to see how many draft picks they gave up
this year.
Yeah, for this trade.
They gave up a 7th round this year for Luke, and then they gave up a 2027 first round and a 2026 second round for Quentin.
Yeah.
So
okay.
three picks are gone just for those 2 players.
Okay, I'm trying to bring that up. Okay. That's a lot.
I don't know. Quentin Williams is graded as the best run stopping number 1 defensive tackle in the league. So you're gonna have to give up a first and a second for that.
He's the number 1 defensive tackle in the league.
Yeah, he graded out as the number 1.
Oh,
the best
did.
defensive tackle in the league. So, like I said, I hate trading around first round draft picks, but I also understand that when you go get a player of that caliber, you're going to have to give up a first to get him.
Right.
I did find out that the Jets put a clause in the trade that the Cowboys are not allowed to trade their other 2027 draft pick because they get the better of the picks, so they're not letting them trade the other pick.
Where'd you get that source from?
That's what got leaked out with the trade.
I know, but where'd you get that source from?
It was one of the Dallas Cowboy news channels.
Okay, let's see what they.
Well, it's a reputable one.
Oh, they gave this trade a B minus. Remember, the Cowboys have the worst defense in the NFL, giving up the second most per game, 30 points a game. Yeah. Okay, there it is. Here it is. Here, Jets received 2026 second round pick. God damn. And the first round pick. So we're gonna give up our second next year then.
No, the second next year, and then the first in 2027.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got to trade back. Also, we're thinking about our two number ones.
Yeah, we got 2 number 1s. So the possibility that I like is if the Green Bay continues to suck, and you can get that pick to be in the teens, maybe you can trade back to the 20s and pick up a third along the way.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of hoping for. Yeah.
Yeah, but if Green Bay is already in the 20s, then you kind of stuck picking there. But I would love for them to suck.
Yeah, me too.
Then we can pick up another pick by moving back a little bit.
Okay, so he's the number 1. Okay, then all right. So we might have won that. But my point is, you've given him so much. You gave your third, and you also gave up a pick for what's the receiver name who's not even been on the field yet?
Mingo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mingo ain't even touched the field with Dak Prescott. Whoever, like, whoa, bro. This is getting outrageous.
That is true. Dak Prescott has not thrown him a pass in the regular season game.
He got more passes from Trey Lance than Dak Prescott. Mingo got targeted 3 or 4 times in that Washington game and haven't even got on the field. Got targeted.
What is wrong with Mingo? What's his issue?
He healthy.
Nah,
They
he was on IR earlier. What's his issue?
he got like a hip or Savage. Do you know what it was? Oh, you probably don't know. So I don't know,
Yeah.
man. So they gave up a lot. So my question is, did they give up a lot for one man this year, or what? What? How do you feel?
I'm not mad at the Quentin Williams trade. I'm never gonna be mad at getting somebody who's considered the best at their position in the league. Um, I, I I think the compensation is right about what you can expect for a player of that caliber. The thing is, you got Quentin Williams for 3 years, for this year, next year, and the following year already on the books.
So
You own the rights to him,
so
and
what about money wise? Are we going to be able to sign Pickens?
well, that's a whole nother story. I think Pickens is destined for the franchise tag, which is $28 million.
They said he is better
That's a
than
lot.
he said better than Jalen Carter, supposedly.
He's better than well, he graded out number one. So
So you didn't answer my question.
what's that?
Asked you, did we give up a lot to help Dak Prescott?
Did they give up a lot to help Dak Prescott?
Yeah.
Mm, no, I don't think so. I mean, I don't consider working on the defense helping Dak Prescott because Dak Prescott has no influence on the defense unless he's throwing interceptions. They gave up the pick for Pickens. Everybody else is free agents, I believe. So they gave up the pick for Pickens. CD Lamb was already here. They re-signed Tyler Smith. He was already here. Ferguson was already here. They Javonte Williams, Sanders, Blue, Maffa. Those are draft picks and free agents. So they didn't give up too much as far as draft capital to help Dak, but he had plenty of skill position players to get it done. He's just played bad the last couple of weeks. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like I said, I was defending Dak when you was calling him out. I'm like, he's the number one player in the league, a number one offense in the league. He's top three at the time quarterback in the league, but he shit the bed.
Right.
It's just, I gotta call it fair. When I see a play that is good, I'm gonna call it out. When I see something bad, I'm gonna call it out. I'm not gonna hate on the dude just to hate on him, but when he makes a bad play, like those two interceptions
Yeah.
against Denver, those were horrible fucking plays. He had no pressure, and he threw the interceptions right where he always does, the left side of the field, close to the hash marks. I don't understand why he does that shit.
Yep. So let me ask you this question. So the Patriots won all those Super Bowls, right?
Yeah.
When it was time for them to cut ties with Tom Brady, they didn't hesitate to move on, right?
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah. They
They
wanted
went
to
out
move on from him a little bit earlier, but
to North Carolina. They did their research, and they found that young man from North Carolina. How long it took him? So when did Tom Brady?
three years, 4 years is what the rebuild was.
So they went out and found them a quarterback. They can run and throw, and they're 8-2.
Yeah, there's something like that. I don't know their exact record.
So you mean to tell me they wasn't scared to move on, and now they're in the playoffs?
I mean, you can even argue that even worse, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers moved on from Brady, and they're even competitive.
Right.
The Patriots had to rebuild because Bill Belichick ran that organization into the ground on his way out because Tom Brady covered up so many deficiencies.
Right.
But I mean, you got to look. Teams rebuild and move on all the time, man. Why is the Cowboys stuck in this purgatory with Dak Prescott?
And that's my main point. The Patriots said, I don't give a fuck about them Super Bowls. I'm not going to live in the past, and let's move on and let's build and get a quarterback in there that can fucking compete.
I mean, the Patriots even moved on from a head coach after 1 year. Like, nope, this ain't it. I'm on to the next one.
Right.
Hey, if you fire Shoddy, man, half our fan base gonna flip the fuck out for no reason.
Right. And be still stuck in the same predicament. Let me ask you this. We bring Dak Prescott back again in 26 because it's fucking money.
Yeah, you have to.
What makes you think that 26 is gonna be better than 25?
The only way you move on from Dak.
Did I lose you? I must have lost you. That's a question to y'all. What makes you think?
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? All right, sorry, man. Work call came in. But
Okay.
the only way you can move on from Dak Prescott next year is if you draft a quarterback in the first round that is going to be cheap enough that you can eat Dak Prescott's contract at the same time that you got a rookie. Because that's what they did with Tony Romo's contract. Dak Prescott came in, 4th round draft pick on the cheap, and that allowed them to run out Tony Romo's contract on the back end and get back out of salary cap hell. But these dumb motherfuckers went and did the same shit that they did with Tony Romo on his way out. They put themselves right back in the same situation with these fucking restructured contracts over and over and over again. And now they back in the same fucking shit. It's the definition of insanity, man. They do the same shit over and over and over again.
It would have been better if we would have said, I hate to bring this name up. You know what I'm gonna say. After that 5 interception game against that Trey Lance had that kind of outing, still would have gave him a shot. Make it to the playoffs now with Trey Lance, ride out, work on our defense with that money, and build and bring us a quarterback here that can compete.
Now, what they should have did was you play Dak Prescott, and if Dak Prescott went down, they should have put in Trey Lance instead of Cooper Rush. If Dak Prescott would have been down for a week or two, then you run with Cooper Rush. But when Dak Prescott went down for the season, you should have played Trey Lance. So you can see what you got in a young quarterback that you might be able to build around.
No.
But instead, for some reason, they decided to hang on to a dead season and waste it on Cooper Rush instead of evaluating young players. They just don't like to put young players out there, man.
They're so done. For them to put a 4th round pick on the bench.
And the dude played one game.
And not to see what you got in a young man for the potential to be a starter.
What are you eating, bro?
Go ahead. I'm trying to finish up.
I barely understand what you're talking about. But yeah, you should have put Trey Lance in so you can see what you had out of a young quarterback and see if you had the potential to have a solid backup or a starter. But they rode Cooper Rush for no fucking reason. I don't understand it. I never will. This team will play their old guys until they damn near in a wheelchair. I mean, how many years should they have moved on from Jason Witten?
How you doing, Mr. Brown? Well, let me tell you like this. Everybody's not scared to move on, but the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. And the thing is, what has Dak Prescott done to earn him 10 years? That's what I ask. Like, what has this man done that gives him 10 years of grace?
Right.
Yeah, you got I could see if he went to an NFC Championship game or something like that, or went like what's his name, Purdy, and went to a Super Bowl and lost, or something, or you know what I mean. But Dak Prescott hasn't shown you anything in the playoffs to show you that he deserves another year on this team. Those flashy numbers don't mean shit, man.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
That's the first thing. The first thing they want to run to is, oh, he threw for 400 yards. I don't give a fuck. It wasn't enough.
No. So you worried about stats in the NFC Championship game? Come on now. Come on, man.
I want a player that can get deep into the playoffs to compete. I want him to compete in an NFC Championship game, and when he walk off the field, the team is up. And now if the defense gives it up after he walks out the field, then that's one thing. But when you walk off the field, you can't be punting the ball back to another team, hoping to get the ball back again, like he did against Carolina.
Right. Yeah. And
they talking about they thought they would get the ball back. That shit ain't guaranteed with this sorry ass defense.
You assuming?
Yeah.
That means you left shit on the field. That means you running scared. Y'all ran scared. You wasn't trying to win the game, and you're playing around on the field.
What did I say? I called Shotty a coward, man.
Yeah.
That was scared coaching. Coaching not to lose instead of coaching to win. Right. I don't know why they don't throw the ball down the field. They throw the ball down the field for an entire quarter. They'll put up 17 points, and then the next 3 quarters is dink and dunk and screen passes and jet sweeps and stupid shit. Why the fuck are you not doing what was helping you put points on the board? Right. You threw the ball all over the field against Green Bay, all over the field against New York, all over the field against the Eagles. And now all of a sudden now it's dink and dunk against the Bears? It's dink and dunk against the Panthers?
Dink and dunk against the Cardinals. Now,
it blows my mind, man.
I'm not saying Dak Prescott is a bad quarterback. I'm saying Dak Prescott is not fit for the Dallas Cowboys. Until we fucking realize and wake up, we need to start moving on before it get too late. It's too almost too late now. Now, I'm not saying that he's a bad human being. I'm not saying he probably a good father. He probably a good spokesman and all that kind of thing. I'm not saying I'm trying to put everything on Dak Prescott. Yeah, our defenses are shitty as fuck. I'm telling you. And we're making some adjustments right now, but I'm telling you, down the stretch, this will be his defining moment in the Dallas Cowboys uniform. Get to the playoffs against these good teams and mediocre teams, and we'll see who you are. Are you good enough to get to the playoffs? At least try to get a winning record. If you come out this thing, you only win 1 or 2 more games, and you got like 8, 9 losses, man. Y'all gonna try to blame it on something else. You're gonna try to blame it on something else. It's gonna be the difference. We got good at the hill, but we just couldn't make it. We had too many losses. That's what it's gonna be about. So
at some point in time, man, you got to look at what is consistent from year in and year out with this team. Right. And the consistent has been Will McClay, bad drafts, Dak Prescott playing bad, and Jerry Jones managing bad. Those are the 3 constant. You can't do nothing about Jerry Jones. Only God himself can fix Jerry Jones. So you can get rid of Dak Prescott, and you can get rid of Will McClay, and try to fix this team.
Right.
But you're looking. People next year is going to be just as bad, unless they make some drastic changes in the offseason. And I'll reserve judgment to after the draft and probably mini camp, closer to OTAs. But the way this team, the players they have brought in, I don't think if you had all of these players even at the beginning of the season, I don't think anything changes.
Right. Like, what's going to be the difference in 26? You still going to have the same quarterback. You still gonna have the 2 tight. You probably draft the tight end in the 26 draft. You're probably gonna draft the right tackle. Maybe with that one of those picks, I'm pretty sure fucking first round pick gonna be I think we should go defense on that. We probably gonna replace Terrence Steele. I think that we have that Oregon tackle. I think he should be able to start over Terrence Steele and play and see how well he plays. And you probably, I don't know if you're going to be okay with BB at center and left on the left side, Guyton there. You're going to be complaining about that. And then what about you still got holes in your defense? So what's going to be the difference? And you still got a hole at the quarterback position. So are we saying that in 26 that it's going to be another 4 or 5 game wins, another 11 games losses again? And we're going to be talking about the same thing this year that we're doing right now.
Yes. I'm predicting 5 to 6 wins next year.
Right.
I've already looked at the schedule for next year. They got your opponents out there, though. There's only 3 opponents that aren't on the schedule, that aren't on your opponents list next year because it's based off of where you finish in your division.
Really?
You play the same team in every division that in the same position that you finish. So if you finish third, you play the NFC North third place. You play the NFC South, the NFC West. You play all of their third. So I've already looked at it. I'm like, you're gonna get beat again next year.
So Gino playing Sunday night?
It looks like he's gonna try to go.
Oh, leg, huh? I don't know.
He's got a quad injury.
Oh, quad? Oh, yeah, he got fluid in that quad. Yeah. So
I think he'll be just fine. He'll pull it out. And Geno Smith, it's torched us before, man.
Yeah, so Crosby coming to get us.
He knows exactly how to attack Deron Bland. Him and DK Metcalf had a field day.
I don't know, man. I mean, this is the big game right here. If they lose,
if they lose this, they should be eliminated from the playoffs in everybody's mind.
All over the Raiders, they're not, because the Raiders played Denver really tough. That was a tough game for Denver
because they're physical. The Raiders are a physical team. I've been trying to tell people for 4 weeks. I've been telling the group the Raiders are a physical fucking football team. They want to line up. They want to punch you in the face. They want to run with Genty. They want to, and right now they don't have very much to hang their hat on outside of that.
Right. So they're fighting for the job for next year, basically.
Yeah.
This is going to be tough on Dak Prescott. This is going to be tough on the whole team. I'm not putting everything on Dak. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I'm a Dak Prescott hater. I'm saying he's not meant for the team. I'm saying we need you to show up when we need you. You need to make plays. You call for these guys to come in here. You call for Pickens to come in here. You call for Sky to come in here. You call for Lamb to come in here. Turpin, Ferguson, Schoolmaker, fucking Mingo. You got a fucking arsenal. Kansas City, you got almost a good wide receivers that Kansas City got. And
our wide receivers are better than Kansas City's wide receivers. Man.
But our wide receivers are better?
Absolutely.
Is the offensive line better though?
Nah, they're comparable. They're comparable. Kansas City ain't got the best offensive line either. It's just they have a quarterback that knows how to get out of bad situations, and he makes the right plays when the plays is needed. See, there's a difference. I argue with you about a running quarterback all the time because I think running quarterbacks get hurt, a la Jaden Daniels, Lamar Jackson, and all of these other quarterbacks that run. But I'm okay with a scrambling quarterback, a quarterback that breaks the pocket, still looking to make a play down the field. That's different. This whole read option shit and all of that stuff, those players get fucking hurt. They get blown the fuck up, and it only take one 300-pound fucking tackle to land on them the wrong fucking way, and then your season is in jeopardy, a la Jaden Daniels right now. That season has been over because he's been injured twice this year. But Patrick Mahomes is a scrambling quarterback. His eyes are downfield once he breaks the pocket. He's still looking to throw the ball down the field. That's what
Right.
Aaron Rodgers did. Aaron Rodgers was trying.
Yeah.
What
But
did
what
he do? He got the
this,
defense's eyes. I'm looking at him, and he throw it over the top.
this is what I'm saying. I don't want a guy. I don't want a guy to run all the time. What I'm saying is, I want a guy that when it's there, take the run. When you take it, slide. Be careful. Don't do it all the time. I'm saying, a guy that can fucking fake the handoff to the left or the right, that can bootleg to the numbers, to the sideline. When I say bootleg, come out. Fake the damn, get the linebackers going left or right, and then move them out of position. Go sprint your ass to the sideline, set your feet, and throw the fucking ball where it need to be and get it there to get some motion going in the fucking offense. That's what I'm saying. Left or right. And then if he drops back in the pocket and anything there, fucking run, slide, and be careful. And then when he drops back and the man is open, or not even open, throw the motherfucking ball to precise, get it where it need to be, and keep the chains moving. That's all I'm asking for. That's what I want to see. But I have not seen that this year because we have based our lives around one man who has not gotten it done in his mobility. And we keep seeing these young boys coming here to make things happen. Birdie, this young man from the Patriots, and Hurts. Jalen Hurts he was pretty good at Alabama, and everybody I say, well, I don't know about Jalen Hurts, man. I just don't know his precise throwing. I said Tua is better than him, but I was wrong because Tua is not better than Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is better than Tua. Jalen Hurts puts himself in the position to go out there and win these ball games, and then he shows up when the Eagles fan needs him. That's the difference between Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts. But Jalen Hurts got a good
The difference between Jalen Hurts and Dak Prescott is Jalen Hurts doesn't cost his team games.
right.
Jalen Hurts might not be the reason why you win. Like,
Right.
for instance, last year, Saquon Barkley was the primary reason they won.
Right.
But you cannot sit up there and say Jalen Hurts cost them games. Dak
Right.
Prescott costs you games. He creates the worst fucking turnovers at the worst possible fucking time. He puts the defense in a bad position. That fucking defense, that first pick in Denver that and made the defense have to defend 10 yards. That is damn near impossible to do for a defense to defend 10 yards. Only the elite defenses can do that.
Yeah. And give it right back to the opponent.
And give it right back to them. The defense get a turnover, Dak Prescott come back and give it right back. The defense get a turnover, 3 and out. There's no reason with the offensive weapons that you have on this team that you should ever have a 3 and out. You can't scheme these players to get open. That's on Shoddy. Shoddy got to scheme better plays because there's Jamar Chase get open 20-something and get 20-something targets in a game, 18, 19 catches, and CeeDee Lamb can't even get a crosser that's open. They don't even run fucking crossers.
Right.
Everything is just line up and beat your man. Nobody tries to do a rub route, a pick route, nothing. It's just go beat your man.
Yeah.
It's a very basic offense, man. And in the beginning of the season, teams were worried about Pickens and they were worried about CeeDee Lamb on the field at the same time. I don't see that now. The Bears weren't worried about it. The Panthers weren't worried about it. Arizona wasn't worried about it.
So I thought he had this miracle playbook so he could, that's what. Wait a minute. He's my bad. I thought somebody else was the offense coordinator. What's it? I read today that it's somebody else.
What up, Mike?
How you doing, Mike? I'm trying to find that play.
No, it's time for Dak to go, man. And I supported him. I rooted for him. He was playing well. But then big moments came, and he reverted right back to Dak Prescott, and that was the thing I was hoping wasn't going to happen this year.
Right.
I was hoping that even if the defense played bad, Dak Prescott could hold up his end and,
Right.
you know, and still put up 30-something points a game. Because if you put up 30-something points a game and you lose, it's hard for me to blame Dak.
Right.
But 17 points, 14 points, 10 points on offense, inexcusable, man.
Yeah.
They only scored 10 points against Arizona. That
No shit.
Nealon got a block. Sam Williams blocked the punt. Nealon got a touchdown.
Well, you're right about that.
They only scored 10 funky fucking points against the Arizona Cardinals.
Oh, yeah.
And then I hear people talking about, oh man, it ain't no big deal. We always lose to Arizona. That's a bullshit fucking excuse.
Yeah, it is.
That's bullshit. So you telling me that you might as well not even play the game if that's what you just assume it's a loss?
Right.
What's the point of even fucking playing the game since we always lose to them? Why the fuck is it that we always lose to them? That's the question. Why do we always lose to them? These teams are. This shit is fucking annoying. That year after year, they fail when the lights are the brightest, man.
Right. Yeah. And we're supposed to have a captain that's supposed to step in and take us over the hump when we need him. I don't see the Romo in him. When we needed Romo, he fucking stepped up and he got us.
Romo used to cost you games too, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He used to throw late game interceptions like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Romo, I used to literally hope that Romo would make a bad play at the beginning of the game because then I say he got it out of the system. Because you knew he was going to make one mistake per game. And if you got it out early in the game or the defense, failed to capitalize on it, then you were okay. But if Tony Romo played 3 quarters good, you looked at that fourth quarter and you was like, oh, here it comes. Yeah. And Dak Prescott will cost you a game at the beginning of the game. He'll throw his pick in the second quarter. He'll throw his pick in the first quarter. He'll throw his pick in his own red zone.
Yeah.
That's where Dak Prescott would get you. But Tony Romo would fuck up at the end of the game when you didn't even have time to scheme or you know what I mean, try to work your way back out the hole.
Right.
Tony Romo will throw a pick with 4 minutes left and cost you the fucking game.
But yeah, man, it's coming down to the wire now, man. So Monday got another Monday night game.
Yeah, this shit's over, brother.
Don't. This is exciting. My point is, it's going to be exciting down the stretch, bro. This is going to be exciting.
It's gonna be a lot of heartbreak for a whole lot of people because they're gonna watch this team get their ass beat a lot.
That's right. This right here, this is going to define your boy. This is going to define what kind of career he's going to have. Right here. Ain't nobody wants to.
I don't think a random game against the Raiders is career defining. Dak Prescott's career is pretty much set. He's a good quarterback, not great, and he is a below average playoff quarterback.
Right.
I wouldn't call him a bum or a bust or anything like that. He's a 4th round draft pick, and he plays like a 4th round draft pick in big moments. When everything is easy. You know what I mean? And defenses aren't trying to scheme him or change him to look up on him and stuff like that. He plays well. But when you have smart defenses that can have complex defense, he's done.
And you can tell he's a 4th rounder. You can tell between a 4th rounder and a 1st rounder. Jalen Hurts was a 1st rounder, right?
Jalen Hurts? I think it was the 2nd round. I think it was 2nd round.
2nd round?
I think so.
We have to Google that. You can tell the difference. Against good teams, Jalen Hurts shows up. He went out there and beat the Rams, and he won that game. Well, defense played pretty good too, but he showed up when he needed. And then his last game, when he played Green Bay, he came back. He ran when he needed to. He threw a touchdown over the top. He showed up. He beat Green Bay. That's the difference between Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts. When the Philly fans needed Jalen, he showed up. When we need Dak Prescott against Green Bay, these games coming up, Kansas City, San Diego, all these other games, we needed him against the Cardinals. We needed him against who's that? Carolina to go out there and win. Didn't happen. You're getting to pay a lot of money to don't show up. I'm not saying everything's on Dak Prescott. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the defense is shitty. All right. The defense is not good. But right now, as of today, the defense is a little bit better than they were 2 weeks ago. Yes. Yes, they are. They're way better. They got a pretty good tackling stud linebacker. I think he can cover it. He can cover over the top. I think 59 is going to go to the bench because his cover skills dropping back in the flash are not good at all. And I think that new linebacker is going to take his spot. And I think that the new additions to Williams and Reval and all these guys coming back, I think we're going to be better. We are better than we was two weeks ago on the defense. We are better than we was 2 weeks ago. But sure, we got some run stuffers. We got guys in the middle. We got pretty good linebackers right now. And Overshown is coming back. I don't want to hear shit come out of y'all mouth now, man. The defense is back. Overshown back. Now our defense is a little bit better. We better than 2 weeks ago. I like a lot of pieces coming back. But now, what about the offense? Ooh. What about the offense, man? You gonna get your turnovers? You gonna get your pressures? You gonna get your INTs? You're gonna get you back, family?
Yeah, I'm here.
You're gonna get your turnovers, you're gonna get your run stops, you're gonna get pressures on the defense right now, but they better score points, bruh. They better score. And I'm excited. And if Dak Prescott is not looking good and he's struggling against Oakland and throughout, are we going to see Milton? Are we going to see Milton?
No.
Damn. So that means the lower you're going to be, you're going to lose a lot of games.
I don't know if Milton needs a couple years to develop outside of the field. He needs practice. He needs practice reps. He needs preseason games to work on his touch. He threw a great pass when he came in, but you're going to need to see that on a consistent basis over and over. So when you get these blowout games or Dak Prescott goes down, he's got to make the most of his opportunities to show the coaching staff that, hey, you give me one more offseason, I'll be ready in 2027. He's got to earn that. Nobody deserves anything. He's got to earn that. He's got to come in just like Dak Prescott went in when Tony Romo went down and he earned the starting job to put Tony Romo into retirement. Milton has to come in and he has to play head and shoulders so good that they say he's earned the right to continue to play for this team.
Well, you won't know
the right to be the starter.
That work. You gotta go get some work, man. He got to get some work.
He's got to. But this is the thing, OG. I always say, players flash. If you are that type of player, he would have flashed in college. He would have flashed on the Patriots. He would have flashed in the preseason games, and he would flash in practice. Players who are very talented do not sit on the bench for multiple years. Other teams would come knocking and trades, and they would try to get that player if they think that they saw something in a limited amount of time.
Right.
There's a reason why certain players get multiple opportunities over and over and over again. It's because teams go, man, that couldn't have been just one time that I saw that. He's got something. Good players are not sitting at home or backing up players. Just like I used to have an argument with about Archie Manning in Texas. If he was that good, why did they keep Quentin Ewers in there? Because he
Right.
wasn't showing what he needed to show. These coaches, the same thing I had an argument about Shador Sanders. Kevin Stefanski's job is on the line. Do you think that that man is sitting up there trying to keep Shador Sanders off the field if he thought Shador Sanders would keep him employed? That man wants to be an NFL head coach. And you think that he would just go, all right, man, I'm gonna use Dylan Gabriel, and if I get fired, I get fired. No, he wants to. If Shador Sanders was lighting it up in practice, and they thought, man, he's gonna get out here and put 35 points up every single game, he would be on the field.
Right.
It's just that's just how football is played, man. They don't. When you are super talented, just like Overshown, we haven't seen much of Overshown. Overshown's only played 10 games,
Right.
and everybody can't wait for him to get back on the field because they saw it. He played those 10 games, and everybody like, this dude's special. You see what I mean? That is what Milton needs to do in practice, in the limited opportunities. He had a bad preseason, man. And that right there, with a bad preseason, it makes you take a step back, and they go, he's not ready.
I don't know if I agree with you on that.
He had a bad preseason, man.
I don't know. Even though you said he had a bad, you said Trey Lance had a bad, but god damn, we got to see something on the field, man. We got to see something, okay?
They're not going to give you an opportunity just for shits and giggles, man.
You're backtracking again.
They're not going to give you an opportunity for shits and giggles.
Well, we're having shits and giggles right now.
But they're going to rock with Dak Prescott because they're going to say it's going to look even worse with Milton. I'm just telling you, that's how the game is played, man. You don't just get to go, this guy sucks, so put him in. That's not how it goes. You have to show something that's going to change if I put you in. And if you're not showing that, then I might as well stick with the guy I got.
Right.
That's why they waited so long to get rid of Joe Flacco up in Cleveland, because they were like, "There's nothing," and they were right. There's nothing that changed on the Cleveland Browns.
So how you gonna grade Milton for 26 and see if he playing against you in good competition with the ones? If he don't get out there with the ones,
he's got to earn that opportunity. That's not given to you.
You need to go with that shit, man.
It's not given. Name one other team. Name one other team that just benches their starter just to see they back up. Name one other team in the league right now that's doing that.
Cleveland.
Cleveland didn't do that. They traded away Flacco, and they gave Flacco was on a 1-year contract. What team is trading their contracted starter for just to see what they backups got? They're not doing it. How's that work? How's that working out for Cleveland right now?
Yeah, I got to do some research on that.
It's not happening in this league, man. Tua sucks in Miami. He's absolute trash.
Right.
Tua Tagovailoa is still starting. This is how it's played, man. You have to, as a backup, you have to earn your opportunity to say, I deserve a shot.
Right.
And if you don't do it in practice, they're never going to give you a chance in the game.
I thought Joe was doing it in practice.
He's not. This is what I've been telling you, man. The Cowboys media has been fucking lying to y'all, man. I watched this shit. When I watched like I told y'all back in preseason, man, my wife is a Rams fan. When I went on the Rams, they were fucking picking Joe Milton off and all type of shit in preseason. And then he got out in preseason and he did the same shit he was doing in training camp. But the Cowboy media is built up on the hype machine, and they fucking lied to us the entire offseason, trying to tell us this team was better than what it was.
Right.
But we knew during the offseason when I picked them to go 12-5, I think Corner picked them to go. I picked them to go 5-12. Corner picked them, I think, 12-5. Fifth picked them to go like 7-11 or some shit like that. 7-10, I think. Fifth pick. I think you picked them to win 5 or 6 games. I think Champ picked them to win 3 games. So we all knew that this was going to be a bad team. No matter what the bullshit that they threw out from the propaganda machine from the Cowboys, we knew this was going to be a bad team. And now people are trying to now people are fighting over what part of the team is bad. They all fucking suck, bro. They all fucking suck. I mean, you can pick a player on the you can put and I put Quick Williams in the shit too. Even though he's the best defensive tackle in the league, he ain't won shit.
Right. Yeah, he
ain't won shit. His defenses ain't done shit.
Right. Look at this shit. Yeah.
And there's not one player on this team that I think has done any fucking thing. Luke Wilson, he got benched on one of the worst defenses in the league. Right. And then I'm trying to hear people talking about he got benched so that they can see their young guys. That's not true. This is a team. The Bengals are a team that is trying to hold on to every single win that they can get so that they can hold on to Joe Burrow gets it back at the beginning of December and hopefully make a push towards the playoffs for a wild card spot. And you telling me they're trying to push and fight and hold on to every single win and they bench him just because they want to see what they're young guys? That's not how football is played, man. Football is if you underperform, they pull your ass off the field. And if the younger guy shows up and does what you do at the same level or better, then you stay on the bench. The reason why Terrence Steele continues to start is because Nate Thomas came into the game and he was absolute fucking trash. Nate Thomas got his ass whooped. What'd you say?
Is Terrence Steele on the bench this week?
No, he's going to start.
Oh, goddamn.
Because Nate Thomas hasn't shown anything. That's the problem. If Nate Thomas would have came in and played better, Terrence Steele would be on the bench for the rest of the season. But every time they pull Terrence Steele for playing bad, they put Nate Thomas in there. Nate Thomas get his ass whooped.
Goddamn.
That's just how football is played, man. If you can't play better or at the same level as the guy that they're paying money to, they're going to put the money on the field.
Yeah. Wow. Terrence Steele is really bad.
Yes, Terrence Steele is really bad. And you can flip a coin on who's worse, Terrence Steele or Tyler Guyton, because they're both really bad.
So that's going to be
Max Crosby is probably sitting up there dreaming of sacks right now.
Damn, they finna kick our ass.
Yeah. But I got to get out of here, man. I got to finish up work.
All right,
man.
That was Cincy coming on by. Holla. Thanks for coming on by, family. Man, this team, man. Terrence Steele is really bad. Yeah, they're gonna have to bench Terrence Steele. They thought that this was gonna try to pan out with Terrence Steele over on the right side. I said a couple years ago that Terrence Steele got an injury and that he's fine, but apparently he's still having trouble over there trying to block on the right side. That number one pick is probably gonna be Terrence. Right guard. Right tackle. I hate to say it, man, but it's probably gonna be a right tackle in this fucking draft. I want to go back to one play real quick that I thought that would have changed the game. That I thought was very stupid. I think this team gonna have an emphasis to win, man. Where are we gonna go on this one? I thought that this Ferguson fumble was really. I think that changed the name. I think that changed the dynamic of the game. I really do. I thought that they're it's like they don't care, man. They don't care like we do. They want to just play ball and get out there, and if they lose, they lose. They win, they win. You know, they don't care, man. It seemed like that we put so much time and effort into this team, and it just doesn't pan out. And it's another year with no playoffs again. Uh, Another year. I thought this right here changed the game. Well, what a horrible, not even score anything. In the look at this. We have look at this shit. 6 minutes and 40 seconds, and the fucking second quarter, and we haven't scored a fucking field goal or a touchdown. Am I going crazy? Am I looking at this right? They haven't scored at all. This changed the momentum of the game. I told you about that drop. I told you about that step by Dak Prescott. This right here, that was your ball game right there. The carelessness of not when you got two guys around here. You got the look at the hustle, Arizona. Look at this. He fumbles the ball. Not a care in the world. Not a care in the world, man. Not a care in the world, dog. This team is snake bitten, dog. Not a care in the world. Not a care in the world. Just letting the ball out there loose like that. These are games that you gotta win, bro. That you gotta win. How's that on Dak Prescott? That's not on Dak Prescott. Look, he has Pickens up the sideline right here. Look at this throw. Touchdown. Look at this throw. But he takes a safe throw, but he has a touchdown right here. If he has turned his head to the right, I said he always had a problem throwing looking to the right, bro. Every time they turn the ball, it's on the left-hand side. Look. Touchdown by Pickens. Goes up. If he just throws it up there. Fumble by Ferguson. So that's your ball game. That's your ball game. I don't know what to say about this offense, man. What do you want me to come out here and lie to you and say that everything's going to be all right? And with this offense, I said that in the offseason. I said that. I said they got to score points. And they fought hard in this game, Cardinals game, and they try to come back and win this thing. But let's go down to the end here. Let's go down to the end. This is going to be the defining moment for Dak Prescott. Defining moment. We can't continue to try to play catch up, man. You can't do it. It's never going to work. It's never going to work. Too many penalties, too much holding, too much offsides, undisciplined. Okay. Hit the like and subscribe button. We got 6 people. Thank y'all for coming on. Thanks, Mike. How you doing? I ain't gonna say nothing about you, Rob. 1989. OG. Just get it out there. You're talking about me. I'm not saying no names. Who are you? Rob 89. This is This is they gave up a lot, man. So let's see, can this offense do better? Do better against Oakland? I don't know. They're a tough defense. They're scrappy. They're trying to get a win at home. They haven't been home in a little bit. They're on a losing streak. So everybody is praying and hoping that Geno don't play because he gives the Cowboys fits. But this is going to be an exciting 8 games. This is going to be exciting, man. Let's see what we got going here. Got some issues on my end. But we're going to run this down real quick. The last – what's this first? Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh. Who's going to go and get out of there? Hold on, wait. We got some issues there. Let's see. I don't know what it's doing there. But yeah, Overshown's back. This is going to be exciting to see the defense. You got the new addition of Williams coming back. You got no excuses. Vaughn, you're right about that, Vaughn. We do suck. You're right about that. But there's no excuses now, man. They got one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL. Williams going to help them with let me see, pass rush grade 85, run defense is 85. So we'll give up a lot for him, and everything is going to be on offense this time. It's going to be on the offense. There's not going to be no excuses. I want to see what this offense can come out here and do against Oakland. I want to see what they can do going down the stretch. I'm telling you, this will be Dak Prescott defining moment as a quarterback in the NFL with the Dallas Cowboys. If they don't come with a 50-50 record, 8-8, 8-9, or get close to winning ball games, a winning record at least. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for this to go down, man. They done did everything now. They done did everything, man. All right? They done did everything, man. Did everything for this team, all right? They traded. They gave up picks. They gave up check this out, 26 next year's second round pick and 2027 first round pick. No more excuses, man. So if I could, people are saying they got comments about this. But yeah, but ain't no excuses. Let's see what we got going on now, man. But yeah, you will see a newly vamped Cowboys defense against Oakland, and we'll see the new addition of the rookie, and see what they can do. With Quick Williams coming in here, he'll probably be the starter, and they're gonna get a push up the middle. They're gonna try their best to come out here and win this Oakland game. But they better come out and score points, man. They better come out and score points. That's point blank, man. For real though. Let's see what we got going on here. How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, Vaughn, we do suck. But yeah. But that's probably what I have all for you guys today. Don't got too much. Hats off to Neelan, man, and his family. Rest in peace, my brother. And hopefully you up there with God and things like that. But yeah, man, this is a disappointing season. I want to. I don't know if I want to close the book on them right now, but I'm in the middle. I'm right there closing the book on them. And this is my book right here. My book. This is the Dallas Cowboys book. Up in the. I got the page right here open. I got the page open. But I'm just reading. I'm doing my evaluation, and I'm saying, look, this has been a disappointing season, and I kind of knew that this was going to happen. I told y'all this in the off season. All right, but y'all don't want to listen to me, okay? And the glory to God, whatever is hidden in the light will come in the dark will come to light. But y'all don't want to listen to me though. Y'all said I was y'all need to, I'm not always right. I make mistakes too. I say things that are not right. I try not to sugarcoat shit. I make a lot of mistakes. What I say, but y'all hit the like and subscribe button on the old school PNJP/show. I said this in the offseason. Y'all go back and look at my videos. Okay, I said, all right. Now I'm adding this in there. If you didn't sign Dak Prescott to that huge contract, you would have fixed your defense. Defense always win ball games. You could have brought some guys that would have came in here that played defense, and we would have rallied behind either Trey Lance or a rookie that could have drafted last year in the draft. Okay, but it didn't pan out that way. All right, so I said it's in the offseason. If you don't have no motion in offense, left or right, play action going, sprint the quarterback out to the right, sprint the quarterback out to the left to create motion in the offense, to run that bootleg play action Mississippi toe sweep, to work on your defense so you can become a good playoff team and go get you a playoff coach with experience who's won and who's done things in the NFL. Everybody got mad at OG, but yeah, you're right about that, Vaughn. You are seeping what you saw. You're 3-5-1 now. These defining moments coming down the stretch with Dak Prescott this year, next year, will tell y'all. I don't want to hear nothing coming out of y'all mouth about Dak Prescott in his play anymore. All right. You guys play too many games out there on these websites. You're posting, you're doing all this. I have not seen or heard any of the content creators say anything about this offense in the last 2 weeks. Their emphasis has been on the defense. Everybody that I've been watching, Mark Holmes, I've been watching Law Nation, I've been watching all these contents. Who else I've been watching? These guys come out here and they think that this offense is going to make a splash and do something. These young men out here are faster, they're quicker, that we play against. These defensive linemen are better. They're looking to get contracts. We're not ready for competition. We're not ready for competition. We're not ready to win. I have Boss Cowboys, all these other guys, they ain't never said nothing about the offense. Everybody screamed about the fucking defense for the last 2 weeks. Now I'm not talking shit to these guys about these guys. I'm not talking shit about them at all. None of these balls, Mark Holmes, I'm just saying. You have to be careful of who you watch and who you follow and subscribe to. Now you say, what are you here for? Are we here to win? It's a championship game, get a Super Bowl, or are we here to get likes, subscribe, and get our content creation? All right, look, I'm here to get content. I'm here to get likes and subscribe too. I'm not lying. I like it. I like it myself. I like the attention. Okay, but what I'm saying is, what is this all for? Is this all for winning purposes? Now, I need to be careful by putting people in my mouth, calling people out. I'm sorry about that, but I'm just saying though, be careful, man. Be careful, fellas. But maybe I'm doing a little bit too over the board. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about other people. Man, I need to be careful. God forgive me on that. But but like I said, this year has been a big disappointment, and that's for sure. So hit the like and subscribe button, man. And hope everybody's have a wonderful night. I think I'm gonna slide on out of here for the night. And I've been up for about hour. I've been in probably a little bit too long tonight. But yeah, everybody have a wonderful night and enjoy the rest of your night. I'm gonna slide on out. That's my thoughts. I may make another comment. I mean, another video here, maybe this weekend, maybe Sunday. Just a little small video. Won't be much, nothing much. But yeah. But everybody hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks for coming on out. And but yeah, peace, everybody. Peace.
Man, niggas wanna be barbaric. I'll play that game too, you heard? We'll get straight to
Dante, you snapped on this one.
pull up with a baddie on the bench, she with her ass up. Niggas looking, told them they could try, just pull the cash out. She hit the blade with her friends, but always be the last out. Baby by the paper, so pay up, don't wanna crash out. Money on my mind like it's payday. You fuck with mine, I get to spinning like a
call from your
Beyblade.
mama.
Most niggas groupies and they
I
bitches like
played off your
Shanae.
ass out of
Niggas
respect for that
talking
woman.
fire to that,
But if it
hit them
wasn't
like
for your
Mayday.
mama, I
Damn,
would have
I
broke
see
your little
niggas
ass
hate.
that a long time
Emotion like
ago.
a bitch, but
You
it is what
Joe?
it is. You try me, I'm
Little
respect it
Joe?
like listen,
You
I'm
know I
just
see
a
looking through
baby,
your
and my
eyes.
purpose do
I
me
see
be there.
scared little
Look how like
chocolate
fucking
baby.
fancy and like
Come
you
on,
get
please.
fucking
That's what I
you
see.
the hear me in close
If
ones
he's on
eyes. Feel like I
lockdown,
did things with
I think we get on
Beyblade.
our
I
knees
look
and
in
fix it.
niggas, you get
20
made
years,
crazy.
Joe.
Instead of either the
Let's see
you
what
up,
you can do
keep
20
flipping,
years.
nigga.
Let her
Why
rock.
you switch out the block like you just keep flipping, nigga? Fuck get some funds. You ain't pimping if you ask me, you just chasing buns. You ain't designer, but you wore that fit like all month. Maybe
Nothing.
stepping, throwing clothes, just like all the clubs. Always trying to finesse me, nigga. Wonder why I didn't get love.
That's
I'm a
right.
fake dog,
That's that
thorough
call
nigga,
for your
never
mama.
been a snake. Leave my girl alone,
I
won't
played
tell her my
off your
fucking
ass out of
Northeast
respect for that
ace.
woman.
Man, she street
But
legal,
if it
so when I
wasn't
see
for
the
your
boys, we
mama,
gotta see the
I
race.
would have
Man,
broke
she
your
street
little
legal,
ass
so
out
when
a
I see
long
the boys,
time
I ain't
ago.
got to the pull up with
Joe?
a body on the bench, she with
Little
her
Joe?
ass up.
You know I
Niggas
see
looking,
looking through
told
your
them they
eyes.
could try, just pull
I
the
see
cash
scared
money.
little
Hey,
chocolate
with her
baby.
friends, but
Come
always be
on,
the last
that's
out.
what I
Baby
see.
by the paper, so
If
pay
he's
up,
on
don't want to
lockdown,
crash out.
I think we
Money
get
on
on
my
your knees
mind
and
like it's
fix it.
payday.
20 years,
Fuck
Joe.
my mind, I get to spinning
Let's
like a
see what you can do
Beyblade.
20
Most
years.
these
Let her
niggas
rock.
groupies and they bitches like Shanae. Niggas talking fly into that, hit them like Mayday.
Nothing.
You go to the store and get me some cigarettes, babe. You need to get some beer. What are you doing?
So sweet.
Give me a kiss. Wash your hands. I'll be back, okay?
Red ran the practices, and I used to come up with the plays. Oh, boy, was I good. I would write these foolproof plays in my little green notebook that I had. The opposition didn't even know it. And when Coach Kavanaugh was going to retire, me and Red, we just knew that one of us was going to be a successor. Hey, Red. Good. Come by to wish me luck?
Well, not exactly, no. Actually, I come by to get you two a little favor.
Sure, what's up?
Well, you know that green notebook you use right on them football plays in? Well, I need to show Kavanaugh that I can come up with some good play ideas.
But you didn't come up with them. They're my plays. I need them.
Klein, I'm gonna have this book. One way or another, so you might as well let the damn thing go, because if you don't, I'm gonna get awfully physical around here, and I'll make you want that day.
Of course, Red got.
Selfish son of a bitch.
In the beginning was the Word,
The word was with love. The word was love.
Out there on the field. Hey, Mr. Bishop. Mr. Bishop, can I talk to you for a second?
Back off, Coach. I've got holding on 78 White.
What are you trying to cheat my boys out of the game? Listen, let them play, ref. Let them play. Let them play. Let the boys play. Cheetah. Oh, come on. Cheetah.
Go, 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 go.
I really do. And I've been thinking that I wasn't going to bring this up, but I might as well now. I would never do anything to hurt this sport that has been
Dante, you snapped on this one.
really good to me. And I've been talking over with my wife,
told them they could try
my
to
manager.
she hit the blade with her friends,
Really
but always
good.
did the last shot. Baby bought her paper, so pay up the
Really
one
hard
that crash
because
out.
I
Money
feel
on my
like
mind like it's payday.
I think maybe it's
Mine,
time
I
that
keep spinning
I
like a
should
baby. Pussy niggas,
step
goofies, and they
down, maybe, and retire.
Get out where you can. Don't get a sucker no statue. Give him guts. I told you I wasn't going away. You got your shot. Now give me mine. Why'd you get the hell out of here? Shut up, old man. I ain't going nowhere. And why don't you tell all these nice folks why you've been ducking me? Politics, man. This country wants to keep me down. Keep everybody weak. I don't want a man like me to have the title because I'm not a puppet like that fool up there.
You know, you got a big mouth, you know?
Watch somebody close the door, boy. Come on. Guy's crazy. Don't listen to him. No, man don't want to come to me. No, I'll come to you people and lay out the truth, man. This country wants to keep me down. Keep everybody weak. I don't want a man like me to have the title because I'm not a puppet like that fool up there.
You know, you got a big mouth, you know?
Watch somebody close the door, boy. Come on. Guy's crazy. Don't listen to him. No, man don't want to come to me. No, I'll come to you people and lay out the truth. I am ranked number one. One! That means I'm the best. But this bomb been taking the easy matches. Fighting other bombs. I'm telling you and everybody here, I'll fight him anywhere, anytime, for nothing. People ain't never gonna see it happen because he's gonna retire. You see, he don't fight no real man. He fight himself. What? You're as squeezed in the store. Shut up, old man. You that chump don't know where to come from. That what your family doing real nice, ain't you? You call yourself a fighter? Prove it now. Give me that same chance. The way you've been ducking this disgrace.
money
If
on
he
my
ain't no
mind.
coward, why don't he fight me then?
I can't listen anymore. I don't care what you write. You don't get no shot, and I mean that.
I'm glad you are saying this here. Because I was
Fight this guy.
you got to work hard. You got to work out.
It is what it is.
What are you saying?
It's finished. Yes, I'm finished. I don't want no more. I don't want no more. You understand? Never try. But it's coming in. All over. Just because I fight, Rick. Hey, woman. Hey, woman.
Get made
Listen here.
bigger.
Since your man ain't got no heart, maybe you like to see a real man.
Like a black, like you want some heat with
And I've
it,
been
nigga.
thinking that
It's so fun.
I wasn't
You
going to
ain't
bring this
nothing
up,
if you
but
ask me. You
I
just
might as
chasing
well
the
now.
world. You ain't designer, but
I
you
would
wore
never
that
do
shit like
anything
all
to
fine. Niggas stunting and stolen
hurt
clothes.
this sport
Dog
that has been
trying to finesse a nigga and wonder why they don't get
so
love.
really good
I'm
to
a
me. And
dog, thorough nigga.
I've been
Captain
talking
this
over
nigga.
with my
You know,
wife,
I alone won't tell on myself, so I know
my
I'll be pissed.
manager.
Saying she street legal, so when I see the boys, I ain't
Really
gotta
good.
see the face. Saying she street legal, so when I see the boys, I ain't gotta see the
Really hard
pull up with
because
a
I
buddy
feel
on the
like
back with her ass up.
thinking
Niggas
maybe
looking
it's
for
time that
niggas shopping
I
for the
should
cash while she hit the blade with her
step
friends.
down,
The
maybe,
last
and
baby bought her paper, so pay up the one that
retire.
money like it's payday. My mind like it's spinning like a payday.
Get
Most
out
these
where you
niggas
can.
think in this
Don't get a
bitches like
sucker no
that.
statue. Give
Niggas
him
talking
guts.
about
I told you I wasn't going away.
it.
You got your shot. Now give me mine. Why'd you get the hell out of here? Shut up, old man.
Man, niggas wanna be barbaric. could play that game too, you heard? We'll get straight to it.
Dante, you snapped on this one.
Pull up with a baddie on the bench, she with her ass up. Niggas looking, told them they could try, just pull the cash out. She hit the blade with her friends, but always be the last out. Baby by the paper, so pay up, don't wanna crash out. Money on my mind like it's payday. You fuck with mine, I get to spinning like a Beyblade. Most these niggas goofies and they bitches like Sinead. Niggas talking fly into that, hit them like Mayday. Damn, I see niggas hating cause I got motion like a picture. It is what it is, you try me, I'ma smoke you like a swisher. I'm just doing me, like my posse grew me to be that nigga. The type to valet park the banshee, they like who the fuck that nigga. You see the envy in close one's eyes, the more that I get bigger. Yeah, you $1 million worth of game, nigga, you get major figures. But instead of eat with me, you rather compete with me, nigga. Why you switch like a black like
Just
you want some
calling
heat
back
with
at
me,
you
nigga?
from the lab. I'm got mixed emotions about this week. Hopefully, this team can come out and do a better job of tackling and doing a better job of awareness where they are on the field. Hopefully, they can get it together by this weekend. Hopefully, they do some film study and just paying attention to what details.
You snapped on this one.
Pull up with a baddie on the bench, she with her ass up. Niggas looking, told them they could try, just pull the cash out. She hit the blade with her friends, but always
Dak
be the
Prescott.
last out. Baby by the paper, so pay up, don't wanna crash out. Money on my mind like it's payday. You fuck with mine, I get to spinning like a Beyblade. Most these niggas goofies and they bitches like Sinead.
And he's hungry. And you ain't been hungry since you won that belt.
Now look, and why I say that, I play that clip because Derrick Henry is coming to town. He had 86 yards rushing.
Man, niggas wanna
Okay?
be barbaric. I could play that game too, you heard? We'll get straight to it.
Dante, you snapped on this one.
Pull up with a baddie on the bench, she with her ass up. Niggas looking, told them they could try, just pull the cash out. She hit the blade with her friends, but always be the last out. Baby by the paper, so pay up, don't wanna crash out. Money on my mind like it's payday. You fuck with mine, I get to spinning like a Beyblade. Most these niggas goofies and they bitches like Sinead. Niggas talking fly into that, hit them like Mayday. Damn, I see niggas hating cause I got motion like a picture.
What's going on, y'all devils? We practice all motherfucking weeks. We practice all motherfucking weeks. Just to kick 3 motherfucking field goals. What's going on, y'all devils? All week, all out here, Dallas is elite. Dallas finna show y'all something. We ain't came out there and did a motherfucking thing. We practice all motherfucking weeks. We practice all motherfucking weeks. Just to kick 3 motherfucking field goals. What's going on, y'all devils? All week, all out here, Dallas is elite. Dallas finna show y'all something. We ain't came out there and did a motherfucking thing. Nothing. Mike McCarthy, yo, pop baby. We practice all motherfucking weeks. We practice all motherfucking weeks. Just to kick 3 motherfucking field goals. What's going on, y'all devils? All week, all out here, Dallas is elite. Dallas finna show y'all something. We ain't came out there and did a motherfucking thing. Nothing. Mike McCarthy, yo, we practice all motherfucking weeks. We practice all motherfucking weeks. Just to kick 3 motherfucking field goals. What's going on, y'all devils? All week, all out here, Dallas is elite. Dallas finna show y'all something.
Man, niggas wanna be barbaric. I could play that game too, you heard? We'll get straight to it.
Dante, you snapped on this one.
Pull up with a baddie on the bench, she with her ass up. Niggas looking, told them they could try, just pull the cash out. She hit the blade with her friends, but always be the last out. Baby by the paper, so pay up, don't wanna crash out. Money on my mind like it's payday. You fuck with mine, I get to spinning like a Beyblade. Most these niggas goofies and they bitches like Shanae. Niggas talking fly into that, hit them like Mayday. Damn, I see niggas hating cause I got motion like a picture. It is what it is. You try me, I'ma smoke you like a swisher. I'm just doing me. Let my
Are you
posse go.
always on the hunt for the latest buzz in the world of
Yeah,
sports?
like who the
Look
fuck
no
that?
further.
See the
Dive
hit
into Fane and
close one's
JP,
eyes, the more
your
that I
ultimate
get bigger.
destination for the
Niggas out
hottest
here
sports
fake niggas,
gossip.
get
From
major
thrilling game
figures.
analyses to
Get with me,
interviews
you
of
better
fans,
compete with
this
me,
channel
nigga.
has the
Why you
hunt for the
switch like a
latest
block
buzz
like
in the
you
world
want
of
some heat
sports.
with me,
Look
nigga?
no
I probably
further.
get some
Dive into
funds.
Fane and
You ain't even
JP,
if you
your
ask me, you
ultimate
can see
destination for the
funds. You
hottest
ain't
sports
designer, but
gossip.
you wear
From
that shit like
thrilling game
Balmain.
analyses to
That's the
interviews of
soul.
fans, this channel has it all. Stay updated with the highs and lows, the cheers, and the surprises from the world of sports. Feel like you're right in the stadium with our vivid storytelling and dynamic content. Don't miss out on any scoop. Hit that like button, share with your fellow sports fanatics, and subscribe to keep your sports knowledge ahead of the curve. Fane and JP is just a click away. Join the community today.
Man, niggas wanna be barbaric. I can play that game too, you heard me? We'll get straight to it.
Dante, you snapped on this one.
Pull up with a
Look
Betty
no
and a
further.
Becky with
Dive
her
into
ass
Fane
up.
and
Niggas
JP,
look
your
told big
ultimate
cash
destination
for
for
the
the
cash.
hottest
We
sports
hit the
gossip.
play with
From
her friends,
thrilling
but I
game
was the
analyses to
last out.
interviews of
Baby, by
fans,
the
this
papers, so
channel
pay up,
has it all.
doing the crash
Stay
out.
updated with
Money
the
on my
highs and
mind like
lows, the
payday.
cheers, and the
Fuck
surprises
with
from the
mine, I
world
get
of
to spinning
sports.
like a Beyblade.
Feel like
Most
you're
of
right
these
in the stadium with our
bitches
vivid
like the night
storytelling and
niggas
dynamic
talking
content.
fly into that, hit them like
Don't
Mayday.
miss out on any scoop.
Yeah, I
Hit
see
that like
niggas
button,
crazy, I got
share with your
motion.
fellow sports fanatics,
It is what
and
it is. You
subscribe
try
to
me,
keep
I'm
your
a
sports
smoke you
knowledge
like
ahead of the
I'm
curve.
just doing me. Let my
Fane
posse
and JP is just a click
at the
away.
trailer park. The
Join the
band be
community
like, who the
today.
fuck that nigga? You see the envy in close one's eyes, the more that I get bigger. Yeah, you $1 million worth of game, nigga. You should be getting major figures. But instead of eat with me, you rather compete with me, nigga. Why you switch like a Glock like you want some heat with me, nigga? Let me get some funds. You ain't pimping if you ask me, you just chasing buns. You ain't designer, but